Hi, I'm Maura with the National Wildlife Federation, and we have a funny story about trying to report oiled wildlife, and I think that more than one person would have a story like this. We were taking pictures at Cat Island, and when we got back to the dock, the photographer, who had a huge lens, was zooming in on his pictures, and at that point I could see that the spoonbills in the picture were hugely covered with oil. So we called the oiled bird hotline, and someone answered, which was good because I had heard you usually had to leave a message. I thought, this is great. So he said, this is the hotline, and I said, I'd like to report an oiled bird. And he said, what kind of bird? And I said, a roseate spoonbill. Where was it? On Cat Island. He said, where's the nearest city? So I said, well, I think it would be Grand Isle, but it's an island in the middle of Barataria Bay. Well, what state is that in? Well, that's in Louisiana. Well, I'll MapQuest it and see where it is. And I thought, well, okay, but I'm telling you where it is, and the guy who's going to go pick the bird up is going to know where it is, so whatever. And then he wanted my name, and he wanted my number, and then he repeated my number several times, and then he said, what state are you in? And I said, you know, this is in Louisiana. And eventually he said, well, I guess I have enough information, but at that point I felt really bad for ratting out that poor spoonbill. Because if that's the quality of attention that he's going to get when someone goes and picks him up, he might have been better off